Hello, sister.
Hey, twin.
Hey, twin. If
We
y'all
have never
watching,
done this.
no, it's really funny, and we were laughing very hard. If you're watching over on YouTube, you will see this is not planned, but we literally have the same hat, the same color hat, the same like sweater
We
thing for
both
our
have
top.
crocheted sweaters.
Crochet.
We got on crocheted sweater and green hunter
Yeah,
hats.
we said we gonna wear that crochet, but I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna modernize it up with the hat for sure.
Look, I put it on. It doesn't look like this on camera, but I put it on because it's gold. I was feeling very gold today. It's like I want a
Mhm.
lot of gold on today. So I picked the golden sweater, and here we are on camera, and it looks like grayish nude,
Oh,
kind of
just
like
like a
blech.
tan. It might
Yeah,
come
this would
through
not
different.
be in my essence, but it is in real life.
It is in real life.
It
It
is in
might
real
pop through.
life.
We
We'll
don't
see.
know. So we're glad y'all are here.
Ah,
Uh, we are going to dive in today to something that's been stirring inside of me for a while
wait.
around.
Everybody in the audience, look at Jill's hand while she's rubbing her neck. Look at her hand. Look at her hand.
If you're on YouTube, that's very sweet.
Jill is a whole fiance. Oh my gosh, this ring is gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
No, I
Yes,
can't.
yes.
Can't stop looking at her.
Welcome to the ring club, baby.
Great,
I'm sorry, I could not
upgraded
let
to
that go.
fiance.
I just could not let that go. I
Thank
was
you.
noticing you doing this. I'm like, let's look at the ring.
Thank you. Yeah.
Ah,
So I'm
yeah, we
engaged.
already
So
had our
I'm
talk.
engaged. Engaged, y'all. To my beautiful man, Nick. Um, we might have a whole, who knows, we might have a show day around that. But for today, we're going to dive into all the ways in which we are being marketed to. And if you're
Yeah.
conscious, if you're not conscious of it. And this is really coming up because I was going in and out trying to be fast in Target. Y'all know that's like not a true thing to be fast about, but I managed somehow pretty quickly while also coming across these two young women, and I just heard them talking about the sizes that they're seeing on the clothing. And like she
Yeah.
picks this shirt up and she's like, "Oh, loving it." And then is like, "Oh, it's a large." And I'm like watching her be like, "This doesn't look like a large. This looks like a small." And then, of course, my older place of life, felt like I needed to interject. And I was like, y'all know this has been going on for far too long. Like, I could tell you clothes that I used to buy, pants, size 4, 26, whatever, 28. Now it's like 32 or size 12. Or then in a couple years, it'll go back down because they're all playing with the frickin' reality that is us living. And I think specifically if you're tuning in and you identify as a woman, like this is just, it's some bogusness that's been going on. And we're just going to open it up. And don't get me started about mirrors. Like I feel like
Oh my
forever
gosh.
we have just been taught, it is so taught to us to look in a mirror and see fault instead of beauty and glory that is this beautiful body and vessel. So there's so much more to this than just this like this layer.
Yeah.
Um so here we are.
It's really sinister. Like when you think about it, it's really sinister because for profits, you have whole industries preying, particularly on women, preying on women's sense of self. This is I mean, it's terrible. I hear you with the sizes, and then you have these stores that advertise like we have vanity sizes. Like this, wait, so we're buying into this, literally buying into this, where if I'm a 14 or a 16 or an 18, and by the way, I think the last thing I heard was that the size of the average American woman is a size 12 or 14. I heard that somewhere, I read that somewhere. With an average shoe size of like 9.5 or something like that. So the vanity sizing, like, yeah, okay, so I'm a 14 or a 16 or whatever I am, but I'm going to go to the store that has sizes like, they know who I'm talking about if I say it, but sizes like 0 or 1 or 2 or 3. And that's as high as it goes to make us feel a certain kind of way, to make us feel better about our 14 or our 16. And I'm like, wait, who said we needed to feel better about a 14 or a 16? That's just the number you assign to it. Like my 16, my 18 is gorgeous, is beautiful. Just like my 2 or my 4 is gorgeous and beautiful. If this is how you are made, obviously we're talking about you in your most healthy state of being. It is very sinister. And I hear, especially for those of us who are choosing to age gracefully, your sizes do change. Things do
Mhm.
shrink and things do expand. Bra sizes. I remember in grad school
Mm.
working at
Mm.
Victoria's Secret, learning how to measure women and all that. And I remember this one woman, well, at
Wait,
the
hold
time, I was
up.
like, this older
You
lady,
worked at Victoria's Secret?
girl, yes, for many, 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 many years. Stop.
So did I. Well, let me tell you.
Shout out to the old
Just
school
tease
Victoria's Secret in Lenox Mall in Atlanta, in Buckhead. Yes, I worked there.
Overland
Yes,
Park,
and loved it.
Kansas, the mall. Overland Park. Let me
Loved
tell
it.
you.
Lenox Mall.
No, it didn't work out very long for me. I think it
Well,
might have been like one day, but I think it's because something else came up that was better.
oh,
But
I got my
that
male friends actually working there too, because I was like,
I'm
look,
sure you did. We're gonna have a party.
how are we? Look, I was doing all this DEI work in grad school. I was like, how are we saying that we want to be inviting to all people and we want women to love their bodies and this, then the other, and then you treat them in like either eye candy or perverts when they come in to buy something for a loved one or for themselves? No judgment. It's like that's not right. Like that's not right. So
Mm.
when I got, well, I won't say his name because maybe he doesn't want people to know, but when I got my friend up there for an interview, because I was like, yeah, I'll just use a different initial. My friend, Jay, is great, great worker, blah, blah, blah. We could take care of the stock room and blah, 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 all the things. Because I wanted to put the large sizes of everything first before the small. I wanted to go in reverse order. I was like, let them size extra, extra, extra small women. Let them have to dig through and find their size for a change. I'm doing it extra large to small, right? So I was on a whole mission. I get air
I
quotes
like this
Jay
mission.
into the interview, and my boss was like, uh, hi, Jay. Hi. And they're like, Jay's a man. I was going, yeah, I know Jay's a man. It's like, and Jay is going to be an amazing employee here. Jay is very attentive without being creepy. Like, Jay's going to be good. Jay was a great employee. And then we got more men to come and work in the store. And
Mm.
now I can go into any Victoria's Secret. I don't really shop there anymore, but I can go into any one. I will see different beings, different bodies in there. So that's great progress. But anyway, I don't know why I was telling you that.
Well, I think that brings
We were the bra sizes and
you
stuff.
might also be like segueing into the amount of marketing and designing and all these different
Yes.
things that are from men,
Yes.
from a men's
Yes.
perspective with
Absolute from
zero
a
women's input.
stereotypical male oppressive place. Like you think about all of it, our undergarments, men, until some wonderful women came along and said, no, we will not suffer like this. Heels, men. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love a good heel. I used to always love my heels.
Let
Everybody
me
thought I
tell
was so
you,
tall. I'm 5'4 3/4. They thought I was just so
Y'all,
tall just because I have
she comes up
long legs and
she comes
heels.
up to my breast line,
I'm
Stacy.
at boob height on Jill.
Y'all probably don't know our heights. This is good to share because
This
everyone's
is
like,
good
"Well,
to
we never
share.
know how
Hello.
tall
Hi.
somebody is."
I'm 5'4 3/4. Yes, I'm claiming the
I'm
3/4. And my license does say
5'7".
5'5".
I might be
It
five
does.
six now.
Listen, see, but yeah, even the heels and stuff. This is terrible for
Mm.
your back, terrible for your knees. It's terrible for your balance. And we even have, here's the subliminal and not so subliminal objectification and sexualizing of children happening in the
Oh,
clothing, marketing
oof.
to us that way. So you see women
It's
in their
hard.
cute little outfits and their little daughters have the same little outfit on. I'm all about a mommy daughter outfit. That's cute. But then the little girl's shoes, she's like 5 and it has a heel on it already. Like, do you know what you're doing to her proper posture and growth? And
Growth.
I mean, cute
Growing.
is cute, but I'm going, this is a baby. Why does she need a heel? Why? I remember playing in my mom's heels, but
Totally.
like they didn't
Yeah.
even have shoes like in my foot size as a kid with heels on them. Like, yeah, they straight up have heels on. This is the marketing that they're sending us, is that start them young.
Well,
Start them young so they start to believe I have to look this way in order to be loved, in order to be seen as beautiful, in order to belong, because everybody's looking this way. And I've been this way my whole life. My mom dressed me like this. Like, it's sick.
what else is sick is um the actualizing what everyone is seeing in this realm that is social media, because I just can't even with the amount of filters. And like I mean, even on like Zoom or any of these other like platforms, you can use the like filter to
Absolutely.
what's it
Look
called?
your best.
Facial, like remove your wrinkles,
Enhancements. Hmm.
da da da.
Make
And
it
I tell you what,
smooth.
I tell you what, I am like, we're planning for our wedding. And so with this photographer, I'm like, I asked very clearly, like, how much editing do y'all do? And it's very clear in the contract, like, they do not do cosmetic anything. So it will be like very natural, which meant a lot to me. But there are a lot
Yeah.
of folks out there and I think it's because of what we've been marketed to and how we've been
100%.
literally ingrained in us to think now, oh, I'm going to have like example wedding because that's what I'm on, but like you're going to have this amazing day for yourself or even a photo shoot, maybe for your business or for your brand or something. And you want the wrinkles gone. You want this gone. Shout out because I had a
Yes.
rebirth photo shoot when I had first moved here, now like 4 years ago. Shout out to Leela because she's an epic photographer that is really out there creating art. And she was so intentional of how she edits, the way in which she edits, and
Yeah.
just like the body is the body and the body is the art that is creating this
Yes.
beautiful picture that we're seeing.
Yeah. And your photos are gorgeous. They're
Aw.
gorgeous. I I mean they are. I mean they are. They're just gorgeous. Yeah, this photo editing stuff, like it has gone, it's
It's gone
been
too far.
gone too far. I mean, it's been too far for far too long. I mean, I'm probably gonna get a lot of like, yeah, people are gonna dog me out about this. But it is, as we say, it's my truth. I am so over every woman looking the same. Every woman on
Mm.
everything you see, what does she look like? Basically, a duck or a cat. Oh, gotta have this, and gotta put your lips out, and gotta have, I mean, all of this. Everybody's eyebrows look almost identical. It's always going to be a big, thick line with a sharp arch or a curve. versus it fitting and framing the shape and bone structure of your face. Same exact kind
Mm.
of makeup. It's all got to be extra glam. I'm like, where y'all going? You going to Target? You going to the grocery store? Like, where are you going with like tons and tons and tons of makeup, the concealers, I'm not anti-makeup. I think it's fun. It's cool.
Yeah, we
Absolutely.
love our
Do
makeup.
it.
Let's
Love
be
it.
very clear.
But
We
let's
love.
have it out there that it's, in my opinion, it's supposed to enhance your natural beauty, not change who you look like. Unless you're an actor or you're on Broadway, then yes, you have to have all the things. But I want to see your beauty because I think there is something beautiful in every single being. I want to see
Yeah.
every woman's beauty, and what you first see is just all of this, all the makeup, all the filters, all the this, even changing eye color and eye shape on the filters. I'm like, I can't even see you. I can't
I mean,
see
I went
you.
through it. I like had ordered the colored contact lenses
You
years
did?
ago.
Ooh, what
Oh
color did
yeah.
you get?
I cannot remember, but it was a long time ago. Yeah.
I know a
And I
lot of
think that
people
that's
back in the day
part.
that did it.
It was a thing. It was a thing
Yeah,
for
it was a whole
sure.
thing.
But
Purple color
I think
eyes.
that yeah, I think it's part of like discovering who you are too. So I think there's also that part of like, yeah, go through all
Yeah,
this. Like go through all the things.
100%.
What we are locking in today is around this adding a layer of consciousness to all of the things in which you are taking in every single day. Whether it's you're
Hmm.
in the store, you're on TV, you're online scrolling. Notice, I mean, listen, we're being listened to. I literally, and everything's being tracked because now
Oh my gosh, yeah.
everything that I am being, sponsored and all these ads, of course, like it's around wedding stuff. And it's just like, so wherever you are, this algorithm is going to pick up on that. If you are in a depressed place, it's going to pick up on that through the language, through the posting, through the things that
Hmm.
you're looking at, through all of these things. And then that's what you're going to be fed. They will feed off of
Right.
wherever you're at. And it's not
Right.
healthy and it's not safe. And
No.
it's a lot of manipulation going
It's
on,
highly
specifically in the
intrusive.
online space. Oof.
There is a lot of manipulation. I mean, yeah, I feel so badly, particularly for young girls who are bombarded with all of these images, all of these advertisements for different clothes and all the different things, and they never get the opportunity to truly fall in love with themselves, like who they really are and what they really look like, no matter what their shape is, their size, their height, their color. Like they, it's like we're poisoning them before they can develop a healthy self image. It is sad. It's so sad. I mean, how many times do you hear about any little kid, of course, but little girls eh, contemplating suicide because of how they're being talked about how they look? Like the whole mean girl thing. Oh, you're wearing that? Oh, you can't wear that. You're too big. You're too this. You're too that. I mean, it's so sinister that it's not even sneaky anymore. Like it's just blatant in your face. We're here to destroy you. But we'll put some happy, smiling women and girls on the advertisement, have a nice little song we can all sing along. And then we just, unfortunately, are complicit in it. And maybe not by choice. Maybe we don't even know. And that's why we're doing this episode, is to hopefully raise your awareness and raise your consciousness to the idea, even if you don't believe us, but just to the idea that this could be happening. I firmly believe it is. I know, Jill, you firmly believe it is. But open yourselves to the idea that this could be happening. What in the world does a newborn need with gel to lay down baby hair? Long dangling gold earrings, heels, sizes that we're being told are bad sizes. What do we need with this stuff, really? But these are the
And
things that
it's
happen
like
to us when we're not in community.
it's it's that, and it's then the flip side. So it's like our looks and how we feel about ourselves, how we present ourselves to the world, but then it's also what's going on in our internal world, that marketing that's happening that we're talking about with the
100%.
manipulation, online marketing, and specifically in this now, amen, aho, that it's blowing up and our consciousness is raising as a collective. And
Yeah.
in this, now there's a lot of coaches, of healers, of every other word that you can think of. And I just I sometimes take a step back. I'm in a step back place right now actually where, and I've shared this with you, like I know you are too, in our businesses of we're reviewing and we are seeing what absolutely feels good to us so as to the best of our consciousness not partake in this manipulativeness of, oh, this, woman is really down and out and I'll have the thing that's going to save her.
Yeah.
Ugh, ugh,
Everybody is a rescue
ugh.
artist.
Rescue artist.
Come
That's true.
on. Come on. And don't get me wrong, like I love coaching, guiding, teaching, mentoring. Like this is my passion. This is it. And I think that's why it affects us so deeply is because we truly do love being
In
able
our
to
core,
support and serve. Like
it
we
is our
love
purpose.
it. And it is
Yes.
not about how many people can I get into this program? How many people can I get into my VIP one day or my whatever? Like it's whenever we're designing something or trying to create something, I don't think we've ever, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think we've ever talked about like, oh, how do we get more people in? How do we do this? It's like, ooh, it gets birthed from the love of what we're doing and what we're offering. And we fully trust that who it's for, and they'll see it, they'll know it, and they'll come. This whole scarcity marketing, like it is scary. It is so scary. And the whole trickery, I'm sure look, I fell for it a bunch of times, but I'm sure you've seen it. But the whole trickery of anything, coaching or whatever it is, like the time is rolling, rolling, rolling. You only got 2 more days. You only got 5 more minutes. You only got this. You only got that. Like, oh my gosh, if I don't get in and spend this $50 million right now on this program, I'm gonna forever be broken. Like whatever the stuff is. And then you find out behind the curtain. I'm not saying for all coaches, but behind the curtain, there was no real sense of urgency. It was to create a sense of urgency in the buyer under the guise of it's for their own good because everyone needs to operate with a sense of urgency. Well, listen, if you are into human design, I'm
Ooh,
not saying I'm an expert,
I was just
but
gonna
who I
go there.
am in the HD world, sense of urgency is the complete antithesis of how I'm made. So trying to get someone like me with sense of urgency, like that can be stressful. That can have people jumping into stuff, not really feeling aligned and just falling for the marketing. It's like, nah, in HD world, I respond to life. I respond to what's happening, what's giving. I am not designed to hear something and go, that's it. Yeah, let's go, let's go. I'm going to sit with it. And it's going to be a full body yes or a full body no. That can happen rather quickly, but I have to sit with the whole range of emotions and thoughts. And then in my discernment, I will choose. The answer might still be yes, but it's because I've gone through that process first. But that whole knee jerk thing of like, do it now. You have to do it now. Do I
And I'll
though?
tell, and here's for everyone else. So that's your yeah, I'm not an expert. You know what? You know who we should have on? We should have Sylvie on. We need to have a panel of HD experts.
I know.
I'm
Kendra
thinking
was
of this.
on.
Oh yeah, we
She's
should
an
bring Kendra
expert.
back on though, because that was we do Kendra, Sylvie.
And then is
Because when I have decisions, I do really well when it's like a yes or no for me, and it's
exactly.
and I'm quick about it. So
Yeah.
I will know pretty fast. And it's very rare if something was a no that it will then like percolate into a yes. It might a year
Yeah.
down the road. but in the
Yeah.
moment,
I'm a,
and we get to honor that.
aren't we the same? I think we discovered that we might have this. Anyway, I'm a generator. I don't know all the language. I'm a 3-5 generator. I'm a martyr heretic is my thing. And so
Oh,
yes,
yeah, you
giving me
remember that. You were on
choices
that.
is like
I'm a
give me yes or no. Is it this or
No, we're
this?
the same on
Not
that because
like
I'm a
a big
I'm a
world
generator.
of choices. Like
No, I'm a generator
uh-uh.
too, so we do good with yes, no, but I'm a
Yes, no.
5-1, and I don't know what else. I get to dive into that. Um, anyways, yeah, so this is just an episode for you to raise our awareness and
Yeah.
maybe your consciousness of what's going on, what's being fed to you right now on the daily. And once you know, you can't unknow. So that's the exciting part.
Yeah. It's just for
And
you to digest the idea that there are things going on that are manipulating you. And then you get to choose what you want to do about it. And if you choose nothing, cool. If you choose something, cool. Our job is just to plant the seed and go, here's what we see is happening. And the rest is the rest. Totally in your
mm,
sovereignty to do what you'd like. But yeah, we'd love to hear from you in the comments. Like, is this resonating? What are the marketing tactics you've seen that are manipulating us, manipulating humanity, manipulating girls and women? We're just curious because we know what we see. And so yeah, we'd be curious to find out what you're seeing out there as well.
yeah. All righty. Well, until next time. You can catch us every Wednesday at 11:11 a.m. Eastern. Have a beautiful day, week, wherever you're at.
Love
Bye.
you.